Next, Adam Wharton, both gave him an 8. Your thoughts on Adam Wharton performance?
Again, I enjoyed his performance as well. I think he would have got a higher grade if he had just played more than 53 minutes. Like if he had, played like 90, like Kamada, and I imagine that's probably what the plan was, until he got that yellow, and again, Glass didn't want to take any chances. Probably would have gotten close at that, but it's weird because his passing stats don't look it, but I just thought the way he was using the ball, and playing into, the attacking players, closer to goal, I thought it was just really good. Like I was just really enjoying what I was seeing from him. And I guess we'll talk about it when we talk about Kamada, but there was very clearly an instruction to have Daichi playing, basically off Strand Larson. Kind of as like a
100%.
third 10. And they were just allowing Wharton to be doing the dictation from deep. And I thought it was good. And I thought
Great point.
that same thing happened. Yeah, I thought that same thing happened against Wolves in the second half when Daichi came on.
We're up by a man, exactly. Yeah,
it looked very similar, to be honest. So I'm wondering if going forward, if that we may have unlocked something potentially with
help with
the different
blocks.
the different out of possession structure. In terms of our attacking patterns of playing that, against the low block. So it's something I'm interested in now. I'm going to see. We'll have another opportunity to try and see that against we play Larnaca. So I'm wondering if it's going to look the same. But I've been intrigued by that the last match and a half, because it very clearly seems like a very clear instruction just to have Daichi close to the center backs and have him closer instead to the 10. So we'll see. And like I said, I thought our attacking patterns yesterday were better against the low block than they have been. And again, we should have scored more goals, and we need to score more goals and be more clinical. So it's certainly not, what it needs to be, but it was much better than I had seen, I think, honestly, most of the season, to be honest. So we'll see what, continue happens.
Yeah, we scored the 2. You've got the free header by Sarr, the 1-on-1 by Sarr, the great save from Getleb on Guessand, and then we're going to mention it now, there was a ball that Wharton played in to Richards that Guessand almost missed. It was like around the 14th minute that Guessand just misses at the back post. So, there were opportunities there for it. But yeah, I thought he played really well. I mean, the stats don't show you're right, 15 out of 23 passing, but it's not a stat match. He just looked real comfortable dictating the play from deep, getting people involved, played a nice ball in to Kamada, led to a shot by Strand Larson and went for a corner. It was blocked. And then I'm going to talk about the assist. That free kick is just absolutely perfect. I mean, he had another one later on, which shows you how difficult it is. But to put a ball onto any player's head, 6-yard box, to basically have a tap in header goal was brilliant. And I thought that was so important. The yellow card was unfortunate, 49th minute, and I think it took him a little bit out of his game. So I get why Glasner subbed him. I was disappointed also. Got a game on Sunday also. Maybe that was part of the thinking. I thought when Hughes came on, played really, really well, by the way. And we were up a goal at least. It wasn't 0-0. But I thought Wharton played really well. And stats don't show it, but it's not a stat game. He just played really well. Recoveries, making runs, picking up balls, dictating play. I thought it was really good. His midfield partner, Daichi Kamada, I gave him a 7.5. You gave him an 8. I'll pop it up real quick. The most crosses of the match, he had 8. I thought Daichi played really, really well. I'm a massive fan of his. And again, the point you made up is really, really important and great point. When Daichi plays, it's a different kind of a game. He definitely was instructed to play higher up the pitch. And when Daichi does that, he picks up pockets of space, picks up balls that just lead to opportunities. I mean, he had a shot deflected for a corner on 23rd minute. He had a great pass to Lacroix that went into Sarr, but Sarr was tackled in the box. He had a free kick in the box to Richards. Richards headed over the bar, should have scored. He had a shot in the 82nd minute he should have scored on. He had a free kick that went right across the box that somehow Strand Larson doesn't get on the end of about 65th minute. Just creating opportunities left, right, and center. I thought Daichi was really, really good. And as far as passing, 39 out of 45, passing 87%. 3 chances created. I mentioned a few of them just now. 2 tackles, 1 clearance, 3 interceptions, 7 recoveries, 3 out of 4 ground balls. Defensively, you watch Daichi. That's the underrated part of his game. Makes a lot of slide tackles, middle of the field, wins balls right away, and recycles the ball quickly. I thought Daichi played really, really well. Your thoughts on how he played?
Yeah, I thought he was good. Again, him playing, closer to, Strand Larson and, the 2 10s, like he was getting the ball in, just closer to goal. And I thought, there was in terms of how he used it, getting wide for crosses, to either the wing backs or, trying to connect with, the 10s or Sir Larson. I could see what was going on there. He probably should score. That one in the first half, I can't remember who played the ball, but he gets a second ball, opens the space up for him nicely, and the shot gets blocked. That's probably one that, he has to be getting away a little bit quicker and scoring, to be honest. But again, like I really enjoyed the positions he was taking up in terms of, where he was picking up the ball and, allowing us to be more dangerous. But yeah, I thought he was good. He's competitive. He was competitive as usual in, the way that he can be. Might have gotten away with, or maybe, he didn't. I don't know if he got booked, but definitely got away with the challenge.
He didn't. He got away with it. He didn't get a yellow card.
Yeah.
No.
There was one that he flew into that probably should have been a yellow, but again, like I appreciate, him digging in yesterday. I thought it was good. And again, just, getting closer and closer to the level that we need him to be at, in terms of what he was hitting, during the FA Cup run last season,
right.
Meaning, hit those levels now again, as we are, in the last 16 of a trophy, European trophy. So, hit those levels again. And, who knows what could happen.
Yeah. I love Kamada, Wharton, Lerma, and Hughes as the sixes, but man, they can't shoot. None of them can shoot. It's just so frustrating because they gain opportunities. I mean, Daichi snatches at almost every shot that he gets. At least one hits a crossbar, sometimes hits a post. Daichi's not even getting close on his shots. Hopefully, I'll eat my words and all four of them will get an important goal in the stretch run, but it's just wild that none of the four of them can not only not shoot, they can't score.